Hello, 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 and welcome once again to one of those very absurdly rare streams that I do every 2 weeks to a month or whatever the hell, whenever we do it. What are we doing today? I'm just vibing on Nioh too. I don't know. I don't really have any reason to stream, and I don't have any crazy content planned. I do, however, have topics to talk about. Ooh, spooky. Let me check my stuff first. Okay, 360. I gotta be sure. I've been jumping into missions at like 580 inventory. So, I don't know. Let's start off the night pretty spicy, huh? Many of you who a fair amount of you who watch me are probably also VTubers because that's how we operate. We just watch each other. Might have seen, I can't pronounce her name. It's Euline. She had a tweet saying that she was graduating, and the twit logger, oh boy, the twit logger was very. My goodness, dude. What level is this? 91. Hi. Backflip. Yo, what's up, Sharkies? Oh, you know, pull out the fists? Yeah, you don't want the hands. Their twit logger was like, oh my goodness. I could relate in pretty much every way except for the girl factors there. Like, I've had creeps, but I haven't had, like, obviously I don't have, like, sexual harassment. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't have a partner that someone can harass as well. It was pretty messed up. Why are you waiting for me to speak to him? Speak to him. This manly man of man needs you to talk to him. Smells like, oh, my model just flipped out. Smells like heated metal. But yeah, there's a lot to relate there. And it's kind of, it was crazy. Actually, I should have probably saved the link because it was fairly important, and I think it's worth everyone looking through it. Who is a VTuber. It's very important, in my opinion. Does he have a barrier talisman? It's very important, in my opinion, to not expect to make friends going into a community. But to instead be prepared to be the best you that you can be, if you understand what I mean. Not really good at that because I have very bad social anxieties, and it makes me want to not talk to people for very long periods of time because I feel like I annoy the shit out of everyone that comes within contact of me in any way, shape, or form. Please don't stab me in the butt. Try to stab me in the face, butt. Yeah, it's harsh. It's pretty harsh. And one of the ways that I relate to the twit longer, when I first, alright, hold on, let me set up. I'm about to zoom in. Alright, there we go. I had the gamer lean a little bit. I'm like laid all the way back. One of the ways that I relate very much to the twit longer is when I first started. That's why I don't contact people first. I don't want to annoy them. Yeah, I understand that totally. Let it be known that you can contact me though. If I respond late, it's just because I didn't get the notification. I don't know what it is about being signed into mobile and desktop at the same time, but even if I'm not in that tab, I just don't get notifications for shit. So I'll go like a day or two and it'll be like, oh, you read it already. And I'm like, how the hell did I read it? and no one else is on my account. I've already checked to make sure there are no other devices signed in. It's just Discord being dumb, and sometimes Windows just eating notifications. But I digress. When I had first started VTubing, I was actually pretty social with people. Like if you go look back at when I first started, I tweet it pretty often, especially in comparison to how I do now. If you were to look into my name, you would see that other people have like retweeted me or not retweeted, other people have mentioned me. I tried to get like VTuber support and stuff like that. I honestly wanted to put my best foot forward, but I mean, I made mistakes. However, I did run into a lot of fake people really early on, and I think that was like, in my opinion, one of the biggest hitters. Can I break this? No, I can't. I don't know how you break that. I guess only the lightning god Yomi can. A really good example is the and I know I'll probably get some shit for this, but I don't fucking care. The worst offenders when I first started was the I'm really shy and I would really like to collaborate with somebody, but I have such a hard time talking to them first. Those that kind of interaction bait fucking killed it for me when I first started, because I genuinely thought that those people wanted to do collaborations, they want to play games with people, and you might have already known this, but my entire reason for playing or for streaming originally was to find other people to play games with, because the friends that I currently have rarely play the same games that I have. Although, you know, we get along together, it's a great friendship, and etc, etc. I very rarely play co-op games with them. Like in the past 3 years, I played SD Gundam Monster Hunter Rise. That was it. That's kind of it. I play a ton of games, and like 90% of them they don't play as well. So I was like, yeah, I'm you know, I become small-time streamer. I find small-time streamer friends, or I make a small group of viewers, and we play games together, and I'll have like co-op sessions and play with viewer and stuff like that. It'll be a great time. I was wrong. I got interaction baited like a motherfucker, and when I confronted people about it, I got toxicity in return. Yeah, I rarely play games with my friends since I don't like Apex or Overwatch. Yeah, you and me both, actually. We're in the same boat. Like, my friends play, like, Team Fight Tactics, Brain Go Burr, actually. I can't believe it. Holy shit, I actually can't... Why can't I remember what games they play? That's terrible. But whatever. The games that they play tend to be like MOBAs, strategy games. I don't play strategies at all. Like I couldn't strategize. I couldn't strategize if I had 200 IQ and a book that told me how to do it. You know, turn-based games, stuff like that. I don't play stuff like that. Like I've been recently, people have been trying to convince me to play Stalker. They're like, oh, you should get the game Stalker Anomaly and get a bunch of mods and it'll make the game great. And it's like, I don't really have much interest in playing too many more single player games because I already play a large amount of games alone. And I crave the co-op experience. That's why I played Monster Hunter so much. Yeah, those two. It's been, every time that I scratch my forehead, my model just ceases to exist. It's hilarious. Look at this. Wait, did it happen? Oh, did it happen? Okay, whatever. You know what? Clown me. I don't care. I'm being trolled by my own camera. It's only efficient when I try to make fun of it. But you get what I'm saying. So I wanted to join the community, foolishly, with the intent of making friends. And most of the people that I had met early on was, in the nicest way I can put it, interaction bait. I didn't run into a lot of really good people. There was Renaud, I want to say Martel, but my memory's pretty bad, so I'm sorry if I'm forgetting you, buddy. You're great. You're a fantastic fox boy. I'd pat you all day. There was Renaud, who introduced me to Kitsu Kitsu, who introduced me to Jin Kitsu. We don't really, well, I guess we never really talked much, but she's gotten a lot bigger now, so even when I come in chat, she doesn't respond to anything unless it's entertainment, which is like, you know, it happens when you become a bigger streamer. You can't afford to respond to just particular people. But, you know, the things have kind of like changed a bit, but I digress. A lot of the people that I know now I met because Renaud, and many of them have gotten a bit too big for me per se, because I'm a bigger fan of like having really small viewers and stuff around, and having like streamer interaction and whatever. My entire goal was make friends, have fun, but that was kind of spoiled. That was kind of foiled by all the misleading people, and it resulted in me just being kind of worried about the people that I should be trusting. Like, Quinnabe's a really cool guy, and I shouldn't be scared to ask to play games with him, but I always feel like I'm gonna get ghosted now, because I spent months just getting fucking ghosted by people. Wait, I didn't check what level this is. 120. I feel like crap when I see all my friends online get together and play games. I can't play them. I don't know why I watch along as the one stream and I get to play the others. Again, I'm excited to then bam no more. Yeah. That's been a really big thing for me over the past like 3 or 4 years. Where either I can't play the game that they're playing because I don't have the financial stability to purchase that game, or like by the time I get the game, they're already burnt out on it. My bad, I went on a bit of a ramble, but I guess it's bound to happen. Let's get back on topic, alright? So yeah, I related to a lot of the stuff in the article because I had a fair amount of toxic positivity as well when I first started. Of course, I'm going to omit names because I think it's kind of a dick move for me to actively go out and just like name a bunch of people who may not be the same as they were, or it may have been a one-off thing, or their perspective on the situation was different and I was just misled because I didn't read enough. Don't get me wrong, I'm not making excuses exactly, but like I know that I also have a habit of not properly understanding what people are saying to me and then getting misled by my own perspective. A good example of that is when I was invited to play Jackbox one time, and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a Jackbox collab, and they're like, yeah. And then I got to the Jackbox stream, and I was just a viewer playing with them. I wasn't actually like a streamer playing with them. They had all their streamer friends in voice chat, and I was like in text chat. It was fucking embarrassing. But it was just because I didn't really understand when they told me. But the point is that I wanted to make is that there are many people in the community who are really out for their own gain, and they do it in a very manipulative way in which they make it appear as though they're being like the super positive one in the scenario, and the person who's calling them out is being an asshole. And so like when you confront people like that, they'll either like play hard victim, or they will they'll take to social media and try to gain followers off of the situation by making it appear as though they were in the right and you're just being an asshole. Snap, I got some stories for you, mate. You like how I said mate? I've been practicing. One real bad one where we were in a group like 15 streamer for a while. I tell you, DMs, if you want, but we're awesome, and then bam, they got big and left us behind, legit stopped talking to all of us besides one. Another friend, just seeing them play with Shoujo was wild though, and I'm happy for them, but yeah, I kind of feel that. I feel that a bit, like there are really big streamers that I used to hang out with in old MMOs, and as they got bigger, they don't talk really. Um, like it kind of sucks, you know, because I don't really look at your numbers and see you as a person. Like if I was, let's say, like if I was playing games with, I don't know, fucking Hassan for some reason, or XQC or Moist Critical, like any of the well-known big boys, right? Not just like some big boy that only the people who watch them know about. I'm talking about like everyone who doesn't know them or doesn't like watch their stuff knows them. I wouldn't really treat them any different knowing that they got big. I just be like, oh yeah, cool. That's cool that your stream's doing great. So anyway, the next update on Dark Souls is kind of booty. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we were there since day one. Yeah, for real, dude. It'd be like that. When they grow, things change. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. I to an extent worry that I would have changed if I were to grow, but I don't think that would ever happen. So you don't really have to worry about that. And even if I did grow, I probably wouldn't change too much. I'd probably change for the better. If I had financial stability, I'd live in a place where I can sleep when I need to sleep and eat when I need to sleep, or eat when I need to eat, instead of like rationing everything and rarely getting sleep. Whew. Talking about rationing stuff, I just got Hot Pockets for the first time in like a year. They're so good. But yeah, like the like manipulation is it's really messed up when you run into it. I don't want to say that it's rampant in the community, because one of the most common things that happens is that someone just keeps running into a particular situation, and then they accuse it of being like really common in the community, and then you find out it's just like it's a group of assholes who are just really loud about it, you know? Like it's not a very common thing. So like I don't want to make that assumption, but I do want to say that like for people who are getting into VTubing or who are coming into this community just for the sake of making friends, don't have your hopes the absolute highest. I suggest that you keep your eyes out and your ears clean, because I don't want you to deal with any of the emotional BS that can happen. All communities have this stuff. It'll always happen. And it really does hurt for people's first experiences to be stuff like that. Closing DMs closing off to a degree. Someone they would be promoted. You help them, give you ideas in stream. You don't even talk or respond to them as wild. Yeah, for real, dude. I think that when you become super big, if you really don't want people, like random people, to harass you, what you should do is you should have like a different social how you call it? How do I put it? Like, if you should have like a different Discord. You get what I mean? Like a personal Discord, I think would be a really good idea. Like if you only want your friends to like be on there, your old friends, not your new. Everything is business oriented. Because I personally like to separate my life from work to a degree. Like, I'll speak about things that are happening to me because I want people to understand that I didn't, like, for example, I feel really bad because Goodis got like a 4-month sub to my channel, and I haven't been able to stream because of sleep deprivation and really loud noises. But, you know, I will let you know about that, but I'm not gonna sit around. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna sit around all day, get on the camera and bitch and complain about all the dumb shit that happens in my house. Know what I mean? Yes, I'm saying nah, I mean ironically. It's just that, you know, I also wouldn't like. I don't think it's justified to shut off or like cut people off unless I have an absolute 100% justifiable reason to do so. But I think that my perspective on that is skewered because I've had a history of dealing with toxic relationships for years on end, in which I didn't need to. I've I've let people get away with like accusing me of terrible shit, and I just walk away and let it go. So like I don't know if I'm the best to speak on it. No, I don't know if I'm the best on speaking on cutting people off, because I don't exactly do a good job at it. Alright, it's gonna be stinky in here. Have I been using my glaive this entire time? I think I have. Alright, in the booby. Lightning bolt. Ah, I hit it. Thank you, take that. I don't care about a Bume. I think I have enough of Bume souls. Oh yeah, the fake friendships. On the like topic of the tweet, the fake friendships, I think is probably one of the harshest things I've seen. Now, I'm not extremely social, all right? I'm very social with the people I'm comfortable with, but I'm not very comfortable. I'm not very social with the people I'm not too comfortable with. I try, but it gets really difficult when people don't speak back to me. Give me a second. I'm gonna drink my juice. Ah, some good juice. I, however, been on Twitter and seen some shit. Like, 1 second, they're having a great time. They're talking on Twitter, they're sharing memes, all laughing in games, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of adorable, you know? They're really enjoying their time. And then the next second is the worst. So anyway, I got an exposed tweet on Jack438 channel. He actually is a beep file, and he's also phobic of all the variations. I was like, oh fuck, what happened? And then I read it, and it's like no real evidence. It's just a bunch of accusations, no screenshots, nothing that sounds really plausible. Just a bunch of finger pointing. And then the witch hunt begins. And then the other person does a poor job at defending themselves. And then it's a huge stinky mess. And I do mean stinky. Ow. That was pretty stinky. Please don't clap my cheeks. Alright, thank you. I keep forgetting my buttons. That's so weird. Why is this happening to me? Oh yeah. I never do the DLC, so that's actually like the third time I've killed him or something. What is wild, which is why I barely go on it, which is why you might get a couple, you might get a like a couple of days after a tweet because I'm going down my timeline when I feel like it and heart stuff. Yeah, for real, dude. I'm actually the same way. Believe it or not, I get on Twitter. I get on Twitter either once or twice a day. Sometimes I get on Twitter, I see some shit, and I'm like, I'm good. Get off Twitter immediately. No, no lie. The other day, I got on Twitter. Hold on, I need to change some stuff real quick. Something right. I don't care if you see this. You could deal with the broken immersion. I don't even care right now. My stuff isn't working correctly, and I'm tired of hiding it to show it. I'm not a voice actor. You guys need to expect this now. There you go. Now you know how to work. The magic works behind the scenes. Are you happy? You know why my eyes don't work? I have glasses on, actually. That's the reason why. My glasses completely ruin the eye tracking, so I actually have to do vertical tracking through my mouse, and horizontal tracking. As you can see, I randomly look like I snorted cocaine. It's just because my glasses are messing it up. Yeah, welcome to having glasses on. Cute people. I don't understand. It's like 12 o'clock at night. Why the fuck are people still awake? It's 2! It's 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Anyway. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So anyway, there's a bit of an issue there, right? So you see VTubers, they become friends with person, and it's understandable, right? Because there's a fair amount of VTubers who are in it to be friends, and I vibe with that because that was my original goal. You know, make friends, play game. But watching this entire thing unfold on social media is a complete mess, especially when I enjoyed the synergy between the people who are now burning each other to the ground. It's like, oh my goodness, dude, where did it all go wrong? And you find out there's like a bunch of there was like a bunch of like hatred going on just one side of the relationship, and all of this is exploded on the other person, whether it was justified for the other person or not. And this has been vocalized mostly by the females in the community. I don't know if it's common, like more common for the females than the males, but I do know that it's been vocalized more by them than it has the male community. And it's kind of concerning, you know? It makes it really hard for you to like actively go, man, I should go out and make some good old buddies, some friendo pals. I barely dodged that in time. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. I'm back. Wait, am I unmuted? Oh, no, I'm muted. Okay. What are we going for? We're going for, oh, Ipon.ro. Ow, that was stinky of you. Oh. No, I couldn't save you. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's even crazier like if you're in the same hobby. I feel like my time on the internet since like what 2007 I think or so. That's around the time where I started interacting with people on the internet. Um, if there's anything that I've noticed is that like when you interact with people who are enjoying the same hobby as you, well, at least in my experience, I've noticed that I've had way more people who were problematic than when I interact with people who don't share a lot of hobbies I do. Like my current good friends, like my best friends at the moment, right? The ones that I talk to every day. We watch anime together every once in a while. We, get our asses kicked on Gundam SD and stuff like that. Like all of these guys that I talk to, they don't play the same shit I do 90% of the time. Like I play Nioh too. There's only one person, well, two people on my friends list who play Nioh 2. One basically never plays it unless they see us playing it and then they feel like playing it. And then the other one plays it like once every other month or so. Like he'll play it for a while, and then once he gets bored of his build, he just doesn't play it anymore. Um, in friends that don't share hobbies, well, online hobbies that is, has been kind of a godsend for me, and I'm a little bit concerned. Uh-oh, I rolled down there without mid stance like I'm idiot. Oh. There's a Yashka to the right, and I'll make sure to take care of her really quick. What triggered her? She's in there. I don't understand how she got triggered. Unless the host actually triggered her. Thumbs up. I mean, that's just my experience again, though. I don't want people to like listen to the things that I say and be like, this is 100% accurate advice. Everyone's life will be different. They will run into different people. They will experience different consistencies. Life is never, life is never one note. It's never the same for everyone. Ow! Holy shit! Excuse me. I'm gonna leave. Get in there. Maybe I need a different magic spell. Oh, I had familiar. I had the familiar talisman on. I could have used that. Okay, my bad. About the random silence. If you don't get that snake away from them after they get paralyzed, they get command grab. Well, I shouldn't call it command grab, but they get grabbed. And they can't get away from it either. They just have to eat it. This is 100. Oh, it's 395. Okay. You know what's pretty crazy too? Alright, I'm about to make a controversial take. Are you ready? Are you ready, Sharkies? I'm about to make the most controversial take anyone has ever made on this site. What's been crazy is ever since I entered this community, I've noticed an extremely concerning amount of minors. Wait, minors? That sounds weird to say out loud. No, I think about it. But I've been seeing a concerning amount of underage people interacting with not safe for work content and content creators. Oh boy. Oh boy. Like I get that Twitter can't like enforce every single rule, but it's really concerning when it's someone who has like a like you look at their profile and their profile is like minor, and then you look at their retweet and their retweet is a not safe for work of like Ganyu from Genshin Impact. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no, where this is all going wrong. Maybe it's my dad energy, but I really don't like it. Especially the ones who are like, I'm 17, I can't wait to be 18 this year so I can start like doing not safe for work stuff. I'm like, you should wait on that. Cause like, I feel there's a misunderstanding of how fucked up people are that you attract in those fields. And as well as like, there's a reason why minors shouldn't be interacting with these people. Not just on a moral stand. I mean, moral is obviously important, but legally, like even if you have no morality, you should consider the legal ramifications of said actions. Oh, I hate when she does that. Oh, she's gonna drill? She didn't drill? She usually drill. Oh! I didn't see him there. Like, look at this, right? Hulk Hogan doing the greatest, having the greatest time of his life, building a nice little future for himself. Suddenly, somebody pulls up a tape. 20 years ago, he said the hard R, to like his daughter's boyfriend, or fiance, I guess is the proper term in this regard. Oh my goodness. Man gets scrubbed from the Hall of Fame. Basically has to leave wrestling. Can't do wrestling at this period in time. I don't remember if he got a job back later on the line. But they removed him from the show altogether because the controversy was so bad that they were scared. They were scared of like getting straight up clapped for having a potential racist on stream. He's still making bank? Yeah, he did. But he wasn't at that time. At that time, he was basically fired. He was basically like completely clapped. Did they bring him back to wrestling? I know that they brought his Hall of Fame and stuff back. Like he's back in the Hall of Fame. But like I don't know if he got his job back. A lot of stuff back, but it's not looking good. I probably should look into it and see how it's not looking good. But my point stands. He doesn't wrestle, but he does promos here and there. Okay, fair enough. Basically, what ended up happening to him, though, as you probably already know since you looked into it, but for people who aren't able to look into it or just don't want to because you're just watching this VOD later down the line, he ended up losing all of that. He ended up losing all of that. His entire fan base got, well, yeah, his fan base got split. He has a really bad reputation. basically people were trying to say that he's just flat out a horrible racist person. Because he had said the word, especially the context wasn't exactly like really good without the entire thing. Not to say that it's good to say the word in general, but you get what I mean. There was a context behind it, but it wasn't something that in this time is acceptable in any way, shape, or form. But in that time, it was much more acceptable to make those types of jokes. Despite that, he ended up losing a lot. He ended up losing a lot over that scenario. Now, this is no different when it comes to like having any type of adult contact with minors. Goodness, these people. He sued the person who leaked it, and he got a lot of money. Yeah, he should have. Because again, I'm not like a fan of racists or anything, but in that time it was an acceptable thing, and I think it's kind of ridiculous to punish somebody for something that's acceptable in that time. It's like, you know, if jaywalking was legal at the time that I did it and I jaywalked, I shouldn't get arrested like 15-20 years later when it became illegal. I don't approve of the situation, but at that time, who am I to say, you know? Things get normalized, things get, you know, criminalized, or I don't want to say criminalized, but you get what I'm saying. Things become like illegal or taboo, etc. And I understand people being upset, but like I don't think it's justified to get people for something that is, or something that was fine to do at that time. But I don't know. Sounds like a controversial take to me. I see you on the other end, Sharkies, when I get canceled. But that also goes towards having adult contact with underage people, right? And people are very, 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 very serious. Like when I was 17, I was also dating a chick who was 17. I turned 18 before her, and you have no idea the amount of shit I went through because she was 17 and I was 18. People to this day still call me, you know, a pedophile because I dated a 17-year-old when I was 18. We were dating before I was 18, mind you, but I'm still the pedophile. It's really messed up, but it's especially aggressive. Especially aggressive. It's especially bad when it's someone who is definitely one of those, you know. And it can be problematic. Like you can easily get mislabeled because you have a minor interacting and with your content, and you didn't read their profile and you didn't know that they're a minor. You just assumed that they were of age. So like you talk to them normally in public, and then you find out. Then you find out and it's over. You know, goodbye to your shit. Wait, where's the other part? There's like, this part's like 4 fights. Okay, that's all I was gonna say. What? Yeah, you're not getting me with that dumb shit. I don't play Grand Blue, but I know that walking's a mix-up. Oh, I didn't mean to throw my Beyblade. Yeah. Uh, you know, having those people interact with you. Oh yeah, we said this already. This is how bad my memory is. So it gets really problematic down the line, and the thing that bothers me most about this scenario, where person who is not safe for work gets interacted with by minor, is that that minor will, if the person that they're interacting with has a high enough number on the tweeters, they will use that for clout later down the line. When that person gets in any sort of trouble, or if they feel like, okay, now's the time for me to make a big growth spur, they'll be like, so anyway, this person had showed me various pictures of X character's ass, and they were perfectly fine with it. Look at these tweets and the messages. Look, I have proof right here, and it's like, rip, you just got fucking blown up. You got baited. You got trapped. You stepped right on the bear trap. And so, like, there's a fair amount of people who are underage who are completely aware of what they're doing, and they don't really care, because when you're young, you're stupid. I mean, when I was young, I was stupid. A lot of people I know, when they were young, they were stupid. Not everybody's like young, smart, and mature. A lot of people won't really think about the ramifications of their actions when they're young. They're just living in the moment, and you know, it's understandable when you're young. That's just, you know, it's part of being young, not really thinking about the long term. This particular scenario that I have seen play out a fair amount of times, where somebody either gets clapped because a minor is interacting with them, or a minor is constantly pushing out content that is above their age, and it's fairly concerning to even see, is like, it's a bit common around me, and I don't like it. It's one of the reasons why I don't like being on Twitter. Like, I get on Twitter and I see someone with a minor tag who's like reposting not safe for work art, and I'm like, what the fuck? And like, it's scary. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just terrifying to even like interact with that stuff, and I think it's a really big problem. I think that it's also controversial to say anything about it, because it seems that when people are making money, if you say anything about the way that they're making money, if it's problematic, it's considered controversial. What's up, Queen? How's it going? Look at that Ocelot gif. It's not the right song, but that's what came to mind when I seen him spinning his revolver. Wait, actually, he didn't have a revolver at that time, right? I think that was a time where Snake was like, maybe you should actually use a revolver, because you use your gun like a revolver, but it's not one. Won't lie, I've been through that when I was talking to somebody in the not safe for work area. I think I was talking to an adult talking dirty, and out of nowhere, they can see I can't wait to turn 18. Like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, dude. I had to deal with that same. I dealt with that same shit when I used to play MMOs and I was like 18, 19. There would be like 15, 16-year-olds on MMOs trying to bait people back in the day. Oops, sorry. Trying to bait people back in the day. It was mad fucked up. Oh, that's revolver. Oh yeah. Second time is revolver time. First time is go. Oh, this is level 10. I can destroy this. I can destroy this with my eyes tied behind my back. No, I'm not getting hit by that though. Uh-oh. No! I died to a level 10! No! No! I got reckless and I touched a fire! I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. How can I be so stupid? Oh my goodness. That's Revolver, Metal Gear, Platinum only game. I wish they would make it for 5. Yeah. I wish they would remake them all for PC. Can I message that guy? I want to let that guy know I'm really sorry. I got reckless and I died over some dumb stuff. I really should not have been trying to read comments while fighting an Nioh. I don't remember how you pronounce it. I don't talk to people about this game much. But like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm the shit. I don't have to worry about much. Yo, that's actually the worst. Can you imagine dying to a level 10 enemy? Let's go to... Oh yeah, let's see if there's any depths. Any depths? Nobody's in the depths? Okay. Let's see if anybody needs help in the underworlds. I don't discriminate, floor. I'll help literally anyone. No one? Okay, I guess it's time to do some missions I haven't done yet. Actually, that one guy, if he's having a hard time, he probably died. So let's check one more time. I'm going to check without condition this. Which one was it? Uh-oh, I forget what it is. Oh yeah, here it is. Beastborn of Smoke and Flame. Wait. I don't want that on Way of the Nioh. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay, that's how you do it. No, wait, that's not how you do it. Wait, did it change my... Yeah, it did. What the hell? Come on, game. Stop trolling me. There it is. Alright, let's see. Is he still there? No, I guess he won. Maybe he won. Oh, I can't believe I died to a level 10, dude. I'm so dumb. Imagine being technically level 1750 and getting killed by a level 10. We live in a society. But yeah, that situation is completely out of control. Especially getting like spring loaded. And like with the editing skills that a lot of the youth have today, it's terrifying. This doesn't feel suspicious at all. Whoa! Ah, you dirty little rat. I'm gonna be honest with you, I mostly just play co-op with people. So, like, there's a lot of missions that I don't... there's a lot of missions that I didn't do on my own. And then one of my friends brought up, he was like, you know, you don't have a lot of the guardian spirits that you should have. And then I looked into that and found out that was true. I was like, oh, I should probably start doing missions that I don't have. I'll also be able to find more co-op partners if I did. Let's see, I grew up mostly no internet, so I can't imagine this generation, but they're glued to it out of the womb. They have way more skill and knowledge than us boomers with it. You're a boomer, I'm not. I guess they call us all boomers, huh? If you're above the age of 15, you're a boomer. Get clapped. But, yeah, I agree. Actually, I was kind of similar too. I didn't really have the internet until like midway through PlayStation 3's lifespan. And the only reason why I had that is because I had a roommate at the time. Like I wasn't living with my family at that moment. Um, so like I didn't really get to experience a lot of the internet except for like Xbox Live idiots. Because I would every once in a while go over to my ex's house and we would play Halo together. Open that up. Yeah, so like for me, I technically didn't have internet until my late teens as well. Like when I was already had I already had moved out. I got to experience the internet a little bit because I had my dad. Wait, what? Why is this closed? My dad had a friend who had Xbox, and he would come over with his Xbox, like the very first Xbox. He would come over with his Xbox, and I got to play a couple of games. That guy just threw a bomb at me. How are you being stinky? Uh-oh. That's a real stinky alert right there. He would come over with his Xbox and we would play some games on it. However, I don't remember what games I played that were online. I do know that I played like a few online games on Xbox. Most of my memory of playing Xbox when I was younger was I got to try Soul Reaver and Soul Calibur 2 because I remember Spawn being on Soul Calibur 2. It's 3 cats or just 2? It's 2. These cats are actually really good too. There's a really cracked build you can make with the cats, where as long as the cats are summoned, you punch like a truck. Not this way. I would like to go up to kill this little... He's not up here yet. Where did he go? Want to go lay down? You have a spot right here where you can lay down? I didn't know that. What a weird detail. I haven't seen any locks though. Wait a minute. Wait, wasn't Halo 2 on the normal Xbox? I'm pretty sure it was, right? It was on Xbox, like the very first one. I don't remember actually. I know that was a game that I played a fair amount of times online. Yeah, fair enough. Take that. Take a little cat. Bam. Oh, he's up there. Don't judge me, I can't aim on controller. I'm not gonna go there yet, I wanna go down here. I didn't do this mission before, so there might be like locks here. Like samurai locks and stuff. That doesn't seem to be the case. Why is there a barrier here? I should go farm Yomi and get her soul core. I have such a hard time beating her now though. Like, I don't know, there's like some kind of change in her AI or some shit. because when I used to fight her, she used to do like the same 3 moves all the time. But now she does like this really obnoxious move where she surrounds herself with lightning and she just sits in it. She just sits in it while she throws shit at you. Did I die? I lived. Boing. Oh, it doesn't really work on them. Uh-oh. I'm a little bit worried about fighting a boomerang, because that... There we go. Oh, I was about to kill them all. Oh, I'll take them just dying on their own. Alright. Man, it sucks. Like, in retrospect, it just sucks. It was not what I thought. Like, everything that I experienced since I started streaming is nothing that I expected. And I could be pretty pessimistic about a lot of scenarios. Like, I can kind of expect the worst in a lot of situations, but this is like one of the ones where it was just like, holy shit. Where did it all go wrong, you know? I guess I should do the red missions too, just to have the 100% clear on everything. Yeah. Yeah, you like hop on Twitter and you just see some shit, dude, I'm telling you. You can see the happiest post on Twitter. You can get on Twitter and it'll be like some guy who's like, oh yeah, I hit the lottery today. I also met the love of my life. My dog just like beat cancer. You know, all the good stuff that could possibly happen, all in one day, right? And then you look in the comments, and there would be at least one person there who have fucked everything up for everyone. Some kind of like death threat or like some allegation of all different types of stuff that the guy may or may not have done in his past. He went from like saying, hey, he had a great day, to I have to defend myself because I'm being canceled for various different crimes and shit. I kind of don't want to know what it's gonna be like now that it's gonna be like the super Wild West. So I do agree with freedom of speech to a degree. I'm not 100% leaned into it. I think that's the reason why like this kind of bothers me a bit. But I'm not exactly sure what's going to be happening with like, you know, people being able to just do whatever they want to on the tweets. I want that thing that you have. How are you putting so many buffs on yourself with one spell? I want that. Uh-oh. It's noodle neck time. Ow. Man, I'm happy that I recently upgraded from light to medium. I mean, I'm still wearing light armor, but I got the weight upgrade. Right after I finish doing my, depths run, so I can, ooh, sheesh. I can get most of my gear up. I immediately, like, went off and was like, you know what? That's it. Time to be, like, semi-heavy. I can no longer afford being too light. I got tired of getting one-touched. That shit sucks. Like, you just be walking, minding your business, and, like, a Docky cracks you upside the head with a rock and you lose 6,000 HP. It's the worst. Speaking of Docky... That one actually surprised me. I choked on my spit. Good shit. Good jump scare. Maybe I should have played this game for Halloween. Oh, wait. What am I doing? This is the main quest, right? So I know exactly where to go. I don't even have to look around, because I think I have all of the, Let me check. I should have all the Kodama for here. And I think this is one of the places where I definitely looked around. What is it it's offering? I need to stop taking so many breaks from this damn game, too. I don't even remember where I can check for it. Oh, that's fine. I will assume I have all of the Kodama. You know what? I don't care. I'm running. Bye. Hello, bye. Don't shoot me. Stop that. I warned you. Oh yeah, okay. I was about to read it again. I don't know why I thought you said something new. I'm gonna hit you with the old water, and I'm gonna back off. Cause you're a stinky boy. Oh shit, I forgot about him! I've also been leveling up. I've been trying a lot of new weapons recently in Nioh. Usually I just stick to very particular weapons, which is why I have like 5 weapons maxed out. But like, I don't know. I've been trying to use like spear and a little bit of Odachi, dual blades. I guess I'm so interested in this game, it's crazy. Shit, maybe I should have been a content creator based off of this game. Instead of being a variety streamer. Show off to everyone how bad I suck at aiming a bow in this game. Ow. Other side. Fair enough. Oh wait, this is pervading waters, so like I've already done this. Is it prevailing? Pervading? I forget which one it is. Where the hell is it? Oh yes, this way. Let me... I just can't find a comfortable way to sit today, huh? But yeah, I guess to reiterate a little bit on earlier, I haven't really been feeling social. The like interaction baiting like pretending that they don't have anybody to collaborate with and then ignoring anybody who sends them anyone who sends them messages who aren't bigger than them in terms of number. Dealing with like like they're watching people go through the whole like friendship bait bullshit where they're only friends until they're not profitable anymore, and the constant need to look for others to have flaws so that they can exploit them as a means to gain popularity. All of those have been kind of like, yeah, I totally relate with I relate to the person who says that they don't think the community is what they originally believed it to be. Dude, he is fucking out. Yeesh. Did you see that? That man had his running shoes on. I'm a little bit lost. Oh, wait, this is a dead end. Wait a minute. I know this place. Excuse me. Ow. I said excuse me. Pinky face. Oops, you're all dead. Pay attention next time. This goes back, okay. And I need to go over to, I need to go to that gate. Wait. Okay, hold on. Where the fuck am I? All right, let's take a moment. Okay, so that's the gate we need to go to. This is where the boss was. There's no way to go there from here. So I need to find whatever way I had taken in the past in order to get around up there. Hold on, what does this lead to? That doesn't lead to anywhere. How the hell did I get lost going this direction? Oh my goodness, I shot and I missed. Give me back my one spell. I need it. Yo, I actually turned into Mako for a minute. It happened, man. That map emote is so good though. I really love it. That map emote is probably one of the best emotes I've seen on Twitter. On Twitch. I said Twitter. Oh my goodness. Being on Twitter is mentally fucking me, I'm telling you. You know what's actually shameful? When you see like when you're starting to make friends with somebody and they decide that their VTuber career is gonna shift towards the not safe for work aspect, and so they just start putting out really like softcore or straight up not safe for work tweets of their character. And even if you think that the character is hot, you can't say anything because it's super weird. It actually feels like the most shameful shit ever, dude. I hate it. Oh shit. I don't know how to describe it other than like stumbling upon, or not stumbling upon. I can't describe it any other way than like a friend being open to you about like them doing sex work and you not being able to say anything about it because you know it would just ruin everything. Are you gonna go online as sweethearts and then out of nowhere they drop not safe for work stuff? No, I'm not surprised by that. I'm like 100% aware that some of the sweetest girls are like, well, some of the sweetest people in general can be like hella kinky. I'd be concerned because some of them be into some shit. Oh, she's seen me. Please don't kill me, Fire Hoon. Wait, what level is this? Oh, it's 572. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. You know, these guys are surprisingly easy. It actually feels shameful though when when it be like that. Like you really like their character model and everything. You're like, holy shit, this is hot content. But you can't say shit because if you do, it's weird. Shame on you. I be seeing other people go through that shit too on Twitter. They be hanging. They always you know, they always be hanging out with well, I shouldn't say hanging out. They always be responding to shit on Twitter and stuff. And they seem like pretty good friends. And then oh my goodness. And then they're like, their buddy just starts dropping not safe for work shit, and it's like the only post you see they didn't like. You're like, oh shit. It's tough out there. I think it's just like it's a kind of like weird thing in general. Not to say that people shouldn't do it or anything, obviously. But it's like a really weird situation in general. I don't really know how to describe it. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about it if I don't know how to describe it, you know? I'm just talking at this point. I can't believe I'm constantly getting lost here. Skeleton, am I right? No, he's got words. Nah. Oh, I've seen that happen too. Yeah, I totally get that one. That reminds me of a wake-up call that I kind of got. When I was kind of like, I'm not gonna say really early into the VTuber community. It was like early this year. I forget exactly when early this year, but I think it was within the first 6 months of this year. But anyway, there was a VTuber that I talked to every once in a while. But I was really surprised at their reaction to me making a mistake. See, they had posted this adorable video of them and their friend in VR chat. And my response was, "Oh, he's cute." But what I didn't know is that, like, I didn't really realize that they had linked the person's profile, and I had to like go check their pronouns first, and then know that they're a they/them. in terms of pronoun. So I got like lambasted by this person. Oh, that's the way forward. Actually, don't need to go this way. Where am I going? The person didn't like, they didn't like message me and be like, oh hey, you made a mistake, it's they/them. They retweet it. Not retweet it, I said retweet it. They went off and tweeted on their own profile while omitting my name, insults directed towards me, and like how they don't like dealing with people who, you know, who don't fucking respect pronouns. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, I didn't know it was a mandatory thing on Twitter that I had to check every person's pronouns before I speak to them. Like, compared to most people on Twitter, I'm an old man. I'm out of my 20s, all right? I don't fucking know this stuff. So I was like, okay, you could just message me in private and let me know. I didn't mean to insult them. It's just something that I don't usually do, because I get on Twitter for like cat memes and shit. I don't usually get on Twitter to like socialize with people. Outside of outside of my first attempts on Twitter, which weren't very successful, as you could probably already tell. The person that I had accidentally misgendered had tweeted back to me. They gave me some really good information about it. I didn't know that calling everyone they is like the safe button, kind of stuff. You know, because like I said, I'm not really big on social media. The most social media I use is Discord outside of using Twitter for VTB. Sorry, I'm saying a lot, but Nioh takes a fair amount of concentration. You know, I only have so much RAM up there. I had fully apologized to the person. They gave me information on it. They were like, don't worry about it. Just refer to everyone as they if you don't know their pronouns. I really appreciate them reaching out and telling me that, because it was really helpful. And I was happy that they weren't upset with me, because I thought, like, they're the person I cared most about upsetting. I don't really care much about upsetting people who are jumping the gun and not caring about my perspective on the situation at all. Anyway, after the person insulted me on their own Twitter, whom I follow, by the way, and I look at like almost all of their tweets because I watch a fair amount of their stuff. I messaged them, and then they got really silent. So then the next day I get up and they had removed me from everything. I didn't know you can do this, actually. They had, I think I died. They had removed me from following them on Twitter, and they removed me as a follow on Twitch. And I'm like, what? You can remove people from following you? What the fuck? So they disassociated themselves from me. And without saying anything to me. After I had apologized, and I was like, all right, you know, I guess even though I learned my lesson, fuck me, because I'm not perfect. So I decide I'm gonna go through their Twitter, and I'm kind of curious. I wonder if they just like blasted me or anything. They didn't. They deleted the tweet where they had insulted me, and they completely cut me off. Like, they completely cut all ties with me. Without blocking me, of course. And I'm like, this is kind of dumb.
Wait, that's...
Big wake-up call. People on Twitter, if they do not conversate with you off of Twitter, if they do not share interests, if they do not watch anime with you or play games or act like normal people, are not your friends. You are another number to them. And it's fucked up to say, but like, it was a really nice wake-up call. It was a light wake-up call. Thank goodness it wasn't something bad. Like, thank goodness I didn't get hit with a fucking like minority trap or something. But then again, I don't really have that. I don't really like get attracted to people like that. So thank goodness I avoided all that stuff, you know? But the fact is that it was a really messed up experience to have, because you would think that when you apologize to somebody who went out of their way to like have a complete, basically a complete I'm not gonna say, should I say meltdown? I guess it kind of was. Somebody who was that upset that they would verbally insult you behind your back on a social media platform, that when you approached them with genuine kindness and understanding and just try to like understand the situation better, they would just kind of let it, you know, they would let it go. But I guess I gave too much credit in that regard. Uh-oh. Well, that happened. You gotta love how PS5 controllers have the most harassed of triggers. De-transform. We can get that transformation back, no problem. Here. How many of these stones do I have? I don't even know anymore. You just collect so many of them, you just forget over time, you know? Yo, for real, it was honestly like, it was honestly stressful. I didn't even sleep for a couple of days after that happened. It was fucked up. I didn't even think it would bother me so much. But I should not have been as stressed as I was, because it wasn't that big of a situation. The guy wasn't like greatly offended. It's not like I burned his dog or something. Oh my gosh, what do you... Can't believe he did that to me. Where am I going? This way, right? I'm gonna run past all y'all. Y'all stinky. Oh wait, I gotta kill you. You'll actually stalk me to the end of the earth. You're actually not the target. The real target is back here. Oh, not here. Here. It's Ippon Dadara. Oh, it's a Yasha. There we go. Thank goodness it's just way to Nioh. I probably could have done this before I went to the depths, but like the depths was so alluring, you know? Just floors full of pain and suffering. Yeah. A part of me kind of wishes... A part of me wishes I could just go back and not accidentally misgender. But I feel like, oh, take this at face value exactly as I say it. I feel like when people react extremely harsh to situations, like minor situations that don't involve them directly, it's a red flag that they will in the future dislike you for just as small issues, if not completely disown you over problems that may be of even lesser problematic impact. I don't know how to describe it, but you get what I'm saying. It's a red flag. It's definitely a red flag that if somebody cuts you off over something like that, especially when it has nothing to do with them, they might do it over other stuff. I'm pretty sure that they have good friends that they're not like this with, but it wasn't exactly a good experience for me, and I don't really know their intentions outside of that scenario. I am to an extent happy that I just didn't get myself too involved, because I would have been, whew, it would have been totally different if they was like my best friend or something, oh, I would have switched to defense stance. Stop! I think it would have been way worse if I had got myself like attached to them and they were good friends or something. But I didn't, so I'm good. I tend to avoid being friends with people that I know are underage just because of how things work nowadays. Like being a grown-ass man and having any friends who are under the age of like 25 is just, it's just painful to deal with in the public eye. Not to say I don't have any. Like Leechy's a good friend. We don't talk like all the time, but we talk every once in a while, and it's fun. It's fun to like hang out and just talk about dumb shit while we draw and chat the few times that we have. But you know, oh wait, this is Pervading Waters. Wait, which one is this? Oh, Frenzied Blaze. Okay. I'm still getting used to like some of the mission names. I need to do better with that. Since I've been getting sleep, my memory has been a lot better. And so it's I think it's a good time for me to start remembering stuff instead of just like running through the game without any like recollection of any names. Anyway. Yeah, like you try to be friends with someone who's like 15 to like 17 years old, whether you knew their age or not. And that's an insta clap in the public eye. And it's not like don't get it wrong, it's not like I actively go out and I'm like, all right, I need to find a nice 15-year-old to be friends with. Like sometimes you just meet people in games and you don't even ask the name or ask the age. And when you get the age, or like if something comes up, you get fucking clapped for it. Especially if their entire face online is getting people baited into this dumb shit. Ow? Oh. Alright, I have regrets. Just a few. It's Beyblade! S, Nani, Monkey, MJ, all under 25. I feel like I'm a boomer compared to them, and I watch what I say to them. That's why I said to them, never flirt or do anything otherwise with me. Yeah, I agree with that too. Especially the flirting. Flirting is 100% off limits. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, you have what game on Nioh, on PS5? Nioh? Oh god. Yeah, it's a good game. I play it on PC though. Oh damn it. I don't understand this enemy. Apparently, there's a Kodama. Trades. And he's dead. Add the combo pack of 1 and 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, this game is super good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have it on PC because they had really bad frame rates on PS4. For Nioh 1. So I decided that my better bet was to actually get it on PC this time for Nioh 2 and completely avoid the bad situations that happened in the first game. Basically, the first game ran so laggy that when I played it on PC, I was incapable of playing effectively because the game speed is tied to lag. Ow, what the fuck? I implore you, do things that I can react to. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, I pressed the wrong button. Hate my D-pad sometimes. I have a messed up D-pad. I hit right on the D-pad, but it pressed the up first. Like it does up right. It's one of the major reasons why I stopped playing fighting games for a really long time. I messed my D-pad up playing fighting games. Now my D-pad just kind of does whatever the hell it wants to. Alright, I'll be careful next time. I'm not scared of you. That's what was supposed to happen. Not there. Here. I am. Never be afraid to hit her with the Beyblade. My only regret with this game is I wish it was crossplay. Like, this is actually one of those games that I would have liked to play with for people. What's the other Kodama? It should be here, right? Gotta be careful about that guy. He can actually, they can shoot their fist upwards, so sometimes you'll knock them down and attempt to do a plunge attack, and they'll shoot you out of the sky. Yeah, get out of here, booby snake. Is there Kodama here? Oh, hold on, I think I need to go open case. Oh yeah, I got some good news, by the way. You might have noticed my stream is a lot smoother recently. Wow, what had happened? A good buddy of mine's updated his graphics card. And because he had upgraded his graphics card, what's the best weapon to start off with the first time? I think it's easier to tell you which weapons you should be careful about starting off with if you're learning a game. Hold on, let me tell you that. Real quick though, my buddy got me he gave me his 1660 Super, which has been really helpful. I really appreciate it. Because he has like a 3090 now, so he doesn't need it. And it replaced my dying 1070 Ti, so that's why my game is like super smooth, my model's super smooth, etc. I think there's a fair amount of weapons that are really good, but I would heavily suggest that if you're playing for the first time and you have a hard time learning the game, avoid axe, split staff, glaive, and good lord, avoid adachi. Play these weapons a bit later when you understand the game more. Those weapons will make you struggle so much when you just start. You can try them, like you can play them, but I'm just warning you that they're really hard when you don't know how the game functions. I think in general, like Adachi and Switchglaive can be really difficult. Like you see me spamming my glaive throw all the time like this, but like when I fight enemies that are stronger, I have to deal with mode switches. I have to deal with properly using my skills and reflect. I love this move, so good. But overall, I would suggest if you want easy weapons to play, I think fists are like borderline brain dead to play early on. Katana's pretty good. Katana doesn't get harder until like the way later difficulties, and then you have to understand the game. Dual blades can be really good for overwhelming. They also teach you the low, mid, high stance thing. Like, you know, low stance good for dodging, mid stance good for blocking, high stance good for breaking through defenses and damages. And I think spear is really good for people who are super patient. Mostly people who are fans of the Dark Souls style of hit and run. I think it's a really good idea to mix magic and ninjutsu when you first start, to help you out if you have any issues with those. Yeah, you can use any weapon you want to. Like when weapons drop, you just kind of get it. Yeah, punchy, no thoughts, head empty. Hey, what's up, Renard? We were just talking about how great you are. Like, there's no limit on the weapons. See, like, I have weapons now. I have the fist now. I have axes here. I have tonfas. I don't use adachis, but I have them in my inventory. Axes. There's all, like, you could use them anytime that you want to. You're not limited to only using them. And you get to reset your, wait, probably shouldn't tell you that. Show you that. You get to reset your stats with the Book of Reincarnation, which allows you to go all the way back to 1, and it gives you all the Amrita back, so you can level yourself up the way that you want to. It's really important later down the line. The only thing that selecting your first weapon does, it gives you 1 stat, and it gives you 1 point of stat in each weapon. Or my bad, and fuck, I'm so dumb. It gives you 1 point of stat for each weapon that you pick in the beginning. So if you pick a split staff and a switchglaive, you will have 2 magic. If you pick fists, you'll have 1 strength. And if you pick switchglaive with fists, you get 1 magic, 1 strength. You know what I mean? That's it. Don't really worry too much about what you play though. Nope. You could use whatever you want to. It just defines which stat you have, and also the guardian spirit that you pick in the beginning, don't worry about that either, because you will actually get, why is my eyes doing that? You will actually get all the guardian spirits in the future. You can get the beginning guardian spirits from the side quests not too far into the game. Like Pokemon, except for Charmander isn't impossible to find because you didn't pick them first. Wait, that's a gun one? Fuki? Oh, Fuki is the gun one. I should actually consider looking into Fuki. Yeah, anything that you want to use is good. I'm technically not supposed to use these 2 weapons together because they're totally different stats. But, you know, later down the line, you'll get the ability to switch the main stat that it focuses on. And you'll also have enough points to focus into like 2 or 3 stats, no problem. So don't worry too much about it. the first like 3 difficulties of the game don't really have a huge impact. My bad. Don't really have like a huge investment gate that you have to go for. You can pretty much do what you want to as long as you're willing to start over and get more skill points. Yeah, you're not contained by your starting points. Yeah, I guess you could say like Dark Souls. The only thing that you have to worry about is like your proficiency. Like your proficiency, it gives you your skill points. Like if you look down here at like Odachi, I played way too much Odachi. I played way too much Tonko Odachi and whatever. Oh, that guy's gonna kill me. But you could tell which weapons I basically never touched over the course of my like 3,000 hours playing this game. That's the only thing that really matters. But once you reach a certain point, like you stop getting skill points for those anyway, and you're just racking up mastery points just to have mastery points. Oh, that only knocked this thing off? Wow, that's crazy. Oh yeah, let's play some Fist. It's been a while. Oh. Let's not die playing Fist. I get belly flopped. What about dual katana and kasaragama? I think dual katana is not that bad for beginners. People get a little bit mashy with them, but usually they pair them with heavy armor. I suggest that if you play dual katana, you pair it with medium or heavy armor until you learn how to play them very effectively. Because every weapon in the game has like a huge skill gap that needs to be filled for later content. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm playing Absolver right now. That spear guy is being kind of a pain. Ah! Alright. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you know what's gonna happen. Ow. Belly flop. Yeah. It's a thing. Why can't I hit it? Alright, fine. Yeah, go for it. Oh, wait. There's one thing I do want to let you know, though. Oh, hold on. After this, let me shoot this guy because he's gonna keep interrupting me. These stats, each of these stats actually do impact your weapon's damage, like this, where it says it mainly affects spear. Whatever weapon you pick, you want to focus on the primary stat. Like, well, this isn't a good example because I've modified this weapon, but this is. On this weapon, you see it says magic is B+, but constitution and skill is C. If you use a switchglaive, the stat that you want to increase for damage is going to be this, like magic. For katana, it's going to be heart, if I recall. I believe katana is heart and dual katana is a skill, right? Yeah, dual katana is skill, but they have a secondary rating of heart. And katanas themselves are heart, with secondary stat being skill/strength. You can do them both, but just remember that, like, which stats buff which. Uh-oh. Never mind. What's this? Oh. I guess I did kind of kill him dead. I forgot all about that skill. I should use that more. It's a fun skill. I guess technically, whichever one you like more, go for that stat. Like if you like dual blades more, go for skill. If you like katana more, go for heart. They both get stats from heart and skill. The main point that I'm trying to portray to you here is that if you try to do a combination of weapons early on in the game, understand that they are affected by different stats. I see a lot of people who play Nioh 2. I need to look for a Kodama here. I see a lot of people who play Nioh 2. They'll like pick up, let's say, a split staff after they've already invested heavily into heart and like constitution, and they'd be like, split staff is really bad. Like this weapon just does no damage, and it's not because the weapon is bad. It's because the stat scaling. It's really brutal. It is absolutely savage. The the difference. Hold on, can I show it? Oh yeah, I can show. Okay, so let me go to these. I have these set to be courage, right? Like their stat scaling goes to courage and dexterity. I don't have any dexterity right now. So like my dexterity is bad, it's 30. I have 6,244 in these weapons for courage dexterity. I have 150 courage, 30 dexterity, right? And then you go to my switch glaive. I have 6,906 because I have 200 constitution and 200 magic. There's a 700 damage difference. It is massive. When you are a lower level, it is huge. And I don't want you to get caught in that trap where you feel like you're forced to use a certain weapon because the weapon just doesn't do good damage. It's the stats that really affect it. They affect them to a very large degree. So like, you know, if you use the combination of weapons, just be wary that if the combination of weapons do not share similar stats, then you will have a hard time. Yeah, and if you decide that you don't like katana and dual katana, you go to the tea house and you get this book of reincarnation, and you reset your stats and you focus on a different weapon. It'll be a little expensive, but hey, if it lets you have more fun playing the game, I say go for it. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna smoke bomb, but I'm gonna substitution jutsu first. Kinky though. Oh, I kind of don't want to smoke bomb because holy shit, there's gunners. Oh my gosh, he just sat on me. No! And I don't think he drops his soul core if you kill him like that. Well, I'm gonna kill that guy. Oh, oh Kinky! And he didn't drop his soul core. Oh well, such is life. Oh, I do need to come down here actually. There might be a Kodama down here. I'm missing two Kodamas from here. I'm missing the third one, and then there's one way down the line. Thanks for the info. It was my first time here. I appreciate it, dude. No problem. As well. I love to help out. Thanks for stopping by. If you play on PC, I'm down to co-op with people. And you're bound to run into me if you just put up random cups, because I just hop on and do a bunch of co-op missions. Ooh, those are locks I didn't have. What? we go. Alright, now I'm interested. Wait a minute. Is that the whole cave? Wait. That's a wall! Oh yeah, I thought I could dodge you, Leah. And I did. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for my horrifically controversial takes. Alright, man, take care. Have fun. I can't find the Kodama here. Boy, that's just crazy. Oh my god, he's dummy thick. Just kidding, he's dead. Yeah, it might bite me in the ass. Especially the things that I said about miners. Oh man. That's a Skelebob. He thought I wasn't gonna belly flop on him. This way. Yeah, we're gonna go down, but we're gonna be like buddies. We're going down together. All right, just me, you, and our lack of Twitter accounts. Man, it's gonna suck, but we're gonna regain our sanity by getting canceled on Twitter and not being able to access social media. Oh wait, we can't. We can't because Tesla now owns Twitter, so we're safe. Let it purify the chat. What are you doing? Exactly. Exactly right. There's no mods to fear. We don't install fear mods on this channel. We install happy mods. Oh, talking about both because I break no rules, yo, legit. You can't break rules if you're lurking. Apparently, you can be banned for lurking now in some streamer chats. Ooh, there he is. That was something I didn't know. Yeah. Maybe I should give you a gun icon. Wait. This is the other ending. This is the one that I didn't take. Okay, so that means you can completely skip. Yeah, you can completely skip fighting all of them. When I was him. And just kind of like, oh, thanks for the sub, dude. Now Leah could use my absolutely horrendous emotes. I respect mods by blocking them when they're plus. Like if you're plus on block, I won't mash, I swear. Unless it's Soul Calibur. I'm sorry, but plus frames in Soul Calibur don't exist. I'm gonna press buttons. You thought I was stupid? Uh-oh. I respect you by streaming at 6 a.m. in the morning. Look, to be fair, I have no other choice. Is it okay to have this dude's dump truck jiggling on my screen? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, please, stop. Alright. Let's be patient. Then with lightning. Whoa! Alright, you're gonna be the last person to swallow me tonight. Oh, it's 6 p.m. for you? Damn, Sharkies. Ah! You know, why did they Call of Duty out here? Dang. I feel like there should be something important down here. Snake lady. Beyblade. You ever been failed by Beyblade? Yo, I almost died in that house too. I used the meta Beyblade. Damn. You know, funny enough, when I first started this game, right? There were a fair amount of people around me who played Nioh too. And I asked them, when I first got Kasha, I was like, oh, it's a Beyblade. I was like, is this good? And they were like, nah, it's trash. It was like the only yokai ability in the entire game that's useful at in-game is Ippon Dadara. All the other yokai abilities are really bad and they basically fall off after the first difficulty. I got lied to so hard. So hard that in fact I didn't even believe them. I just straight up assumed that they were lying and decided to use it anyway. I couldn't do anything. He broke my guard when he hit me. Man, fists are harder than I remember them being at later game stages. I gotta remember what I used to do with these to make them really effective. Cause I'm not playing them correctly. Also, I need to start opening shortcuts. What's wrong with me? I die. Please stop. Yeah, it's crazy good. The only downside to Kasha is if you're in a small area, which is pretty frequent, it just bounces off walls and you get robbed for it. Oh, he's dummy thick. Whew. Oh, I've had enough of you guys. Shit. Ow. Okay. All right. Let's take a break for a second. Where'd the Yoki go? Oh, he disappeared because I broke the crystal. Oh, that also explains why he killed me so easily. I didn't realize that he was empowered by the crystal. Does he dodge? I've never seen that before. One way of dealing with the summon? Yeah, just kick his ass into the pit like it's Sparta. You're just here to vibe? Yeah. Well, to be fair, this game is a absolute massive knowledge check. And, you either don't know or you know, you know? Alright, let's check down here, because I actually am missing... I'm missing a Kodama here. It's gotta be somewhere. I think it's in these caves. Is this not a trap? This looks like one of the biggest traps to ever exist. Alright, close your eyes. I told you to close your eyes. Why are your eyes open? Can't believe you guys. You're supposed to close your eyes throughout my entire hot tub stream. But you kept them open. Now I'm gonna get banned. No, you're lewd. This lead back? Uh-oh. Yeah, this definitely leads back. Look how much grip that man has. Why didn't you drop Soul Core? Hey, yeah, this is back. I am missing one Kodama though. That's interesting. It's not here, but I don't know where it is. I don't see it over there or anything. Well, I guess I'm gonna head up and I'll look around this little fort real quick before I go into the boss. What's that camera angle? That was a lot of thigh action. Oh yeah, we did look around everywhere here. Yeah, I'm confused at where it's supposed to be. That or I missed the earlier Kodama. I probably missed an earlier one. I'll look for that another time. Look. Eh. Yeah, I'm back on that topic though. I was generally just lied to about this game. So I just like ignored the people who told me and I just use whatever the hell I want to. There's so many good yokai abilities. Ah! Stinky time. Wanna try more things? Oh, I hate that move so much. I can't break that? Weird. Yeah, get up, raid boss. I got snuggled. Oh yeah, Leah, you missed out on the good news. Aside from me setting myself up to be canceled on Twitter, I got a 1660 Super now. Ooh. So my game looks super smooth compared to usual, because before I had a lot of my games were running in like 20 to 30 FPS. But now, with the 1660 Super, you know, not dying like my other graphics card was, I can actually stream in 60 FPS and play in 60 FPS on some games. Yep, 1660 Super. And I can finally lay my 1070 Ti to rest. That thing was struggling. I wish I can express to you. You expected a 4090 Ti? You're gonna need a lot more people to sub to me than 3 people for me to get a 47 or 4090 Ti. I'm gonna need so many people subbing to me I can open up a Subway. Do you understand what I'm telling you, Leah? I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna do. That feels bad. Alright, let's go help people. Gotta go stand on the corner to help out? What does standing on a corner do? Unless you mean that kind of stand on the corner. And you can't do that. That's all done on the internet now. You can't even apply to be a, you can't even apply to be that. You have to go online and do that. Hello there. Bring my glaive. You go first. Where are we going? You lead. It's your adventure. Also, I don't know which quest we're doing. Oh, level 80, Rune Jewel's near. Oh, okay. Okay, I know where we're going this way. I want to hit you with that, and then water. This host is gonna die early, yo, for real. This host is about to be out here struggling. Oh, they did this already, though. Wait, they cleared here. Huh. Wait, it was. No, it's not over there. Okay, I know where to go. Okay, I know where we're going. We're going this way. Go this way. They already kicked down that ladder. I'm so dumb. Not falling for that dumb trick. I'm not 5 years old. It's cleared this already. The hell? Alright, host is pretty good. I appreciate that. Right here. Ow, a trade. There we go. Now we're at the boss. They probably had another phantom. The way that they're fighting, I'm not too sure. Also, like, you should look at the numbers of Nioh on PC. It's pretty small. It's so small that when I posted on Reddit, I was immediately recognized. Oh, desync. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. The desync. Ow. Yeah, hook, line, and sink him. Yeah, I'm a big content creator now. They know me for smash hits such as Panda Can't Do Doors, and Panda Can't Do Doors 2, and Panda Can't Do Doors 3. And also Pandas Can't Do Door, Panda Assistant Edition. Oh shoot! Alright, let me stop playing around. Whew. Fight me. I got so used to fighting humanoid bosses with bare hands that I have a hard time fighting them with weapons now. Ain't that crazy? With bare hands, I just parry them to death, and then I punch them in the back of the head when they mess up, or I give them the big boot. Yeah, he's a real jerk to fight in his duel. He's one of the humanoid bosses where you can't be aggressive against him, because if you're aggressive, he'll rob you. Oh, I made a bare hand build. You want to see how comical the damage can be? And that is why you block and dodge at the same time. I'm gonna show you after this, run. My next build is gonna be a ninjutsu build. I think you're gonna love it when you see the pretty numbers. Ow, I deserve that. This way? No, this is a... Ooh, there's a Kadama over there. How would you get... Oh, that's how you get over there. Okay. Oh. I gotta come by and get this one. I don't think I got this one before. Yeah, this, when I first did this, I was pretty sleep deprived, so this map confused the hell out of me. Oh. Shot that sticky boy in the eye. Oh yeah, I played Brute recently for the first time because, you know, I kind of avoided the Brute. It is the best counter, dude. I'm telling you, it's so good. I've never experienced a Birch counter so good before. It's like, oh, you see red, you just press the button. No timing involved, just press the button. It's nuts. I can't believe they ever even did that. Like, you'd think that they would have to, like, flash with an attack or have to super armor, but you just press it and boom. I now see why so many people were like, this game is super easy. It requires no brain cell. Well, I need those hits. Unless I want to use a brush. There it is. Sometimes you just gotta stay down. Lightning bolt. Water. I'll say, don't charge at me. Ow. What? It's in his butt. Look, it's in his butt. I can't believe that. Yeah, Sag boss. butt punch. So did anybody ever show you the bare hand build? So I have a bare hand build. It's still in the work. I should go for this one. That's fine. Either are fine. So I have a bare hand build, right? And it's still in the works. But it's still pretty hilarious. So let's take this. Let's go to the dojo. Training grounds. Oh, I just realized my Steam avatars are not active. Hold on. Let me check Task Manager before I do that, because this graphics card, I don't know how much it can handle, and I don't want to push it. Oh, I don't think I can have Steam avatars with Nioh. Probably if I tone some stuff down. Well, actually, toning down the graphics in Nioh doesn't impact it too much. The resolution seems to do more than the graphics, but whatever. I digress. Look at how goofy this is. I only need that buff. I don't need all the other buffs. So what you do is you get the hand buff, and then you paralyze, right? And then you get behind them and you punch them really hard. For 50k. Right in the butt. And it can get worse than that. If they get defense down from like somebody putting defense down on them, I can easily break 70k damage. But unfortunately, I don't have space for defense down on anything because, well, I have to use the Warrior of the East set in order to get the attack bonus Constitution A, which gives a large damage boost towards bare hands. So let me show you what bare hands does without paralyze. 4k to the face. And 8k in the back. Sometimes 4k to, well actually that was 4k to the face because he turned around. The heavy attacks do 8k in the face. And 15k in the butt. This build has one very horrible glaring weakness though. Oh no, my ability to parry has gone away because I haven't played this build in a while. No! No! Why do I still keep parrying on him? Let me concentrate. There it is. Wow, I really do suck at parrying now. I stopped playing this build for a week. This build has one horribly glaring weakness. You see this? That, like this kick right here, and these two punches miss on crawling opponents, which means you struggle against dwellers. You basically have to rely on this stupid attack or, you know, running jab, which for whatever reason hits lower than that? I don't understand. I'm confused, but whatever. I tend to like catch them with the running or the dash attack, even though it looks exactly the same. But everything else just misses. Like this misses, this misses, this misses, which you're supposed to use to deal a lot of damage. There's also apparently another emote in here that can hit for damage, but I haven't figured out. I think it's, no, it's not that one. Not that one. It's a hand gesture, I know that. Not that one. I don't know which one it is, but somebody did it to me and it's a really quick hand gesture. But the I'm just looking through them to see if I can find it. Oh, I wonder if that's it actually. The damage that you get off of this is really comical though. No lie. Some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, that's the other one. I don't know why that does damage. Ow. Oh no, my talisman ran out. Alright, got this. I want to paralyze them while I have the attack boost. Ah, there's only 1k more. The, well, two downsides technically. One, crawling opponents are a complete nightmare to deal with. The other downside is that, you can't use attack buffs or defense buffs because bare hand takes the slot for that. So if you use, like, let's say you use a Carnage Talisman. Actually, let's check it right now. When I attempted to use a Carnage Talisman, the attack buff from bare hand would just override it. I ended up bringing lightning shot with me to kill crouchers. Although I should probably bring one of these. Where's that? Carnage, there it is. So I was running Carnage Talisman because I was told to, well, run Carnage Talisman. Everyone said it was super good. And, well, to be honest, it didn't work out for me. Because it seemed like after, oops, well, I shouldn't have did that. It seems like after the first hit, you just kind of like cancel the Carnage Talisman attack bonus. And so you just end up basically with the same damage you would have been doing in the first place. And at the cost of having a bad defense debuff. So like Carnage Talisman seems like it would be like a one-shot thing, where you would use it like this, get the paralyze, boop him in the butt. Still does the same. I don't really see much of a difference. And same thing for like the steel talisman. Like even though you would want that really long-lasting defense buff, you can't really maintain it because the bare hand uses it. So you can't use defense and attack talismans because they just get overwritten. And you have a hard time versus enemies that crouch really low to the ground. That's about it though. I think the amount of damage you do is, well, comical. Especially when you go into the games of poor unfortunate souls who just happen to be lower level than this build. Let's use this actually. I'm gonna start using this versus crouchers. Get them up off that ground. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, and this build will teach you the game real quick. You want to learn how enemies work? You run bare hand? Oh boy, it is a whole different game. This the Tajikaro set allows you to, actually let me show you. I want to showcase it. So the Tajikaro set allows you to, it allows you to get ki faster, get defense buff, like a minor defense buff, a minor attack buff. You can now ki pulse with bare hands, and it gives you 500% bare hand damage. This is totally different game when you're playing bare hand. You don't have long-reaching attacks you could use to keep yourself safe. You can't counter poke. You have to get in there. When they miss an attack, you have to already be getting in there. Also, due to being forced to run two particular sets in order to have good damage, you can't have defense down. And if you do have defense down on them, you decide not to run the other set, you lose over half your damage. You go from doing like 5,800 damage per fist swing to doing like, you know, 2,300, 3,400. Is no one playing this game right now? What the hell's going on? Well, I guess it is the middle of the night. What am I talking about? Let's try Underworld. Anybody in Underworld today? Oh. Anybody looking for a co-op partner in Expedition? Yeah. I don't know if I want to ruin these guys' games by going in there with my bare hand build though. Picture scrolls? No scrolls. Damn. I know, dead game. Alright, fine. I'll go ruin someone's game. I'm gonna pick the highest level person. Hey, look, that person looks just like me. Except for they have massive boobies. You're just like me for real. Are you prepared to see me kick the shit out of stuff? Ah, barrier talismans. I hate them so much. Oh, that poor guy, he's dead. He just left. I want to kick it. Yeah, 39k. $38k. That thing got trucked. You think I was trolling? Like the last person who see me running bare hands, they thought that I was running a fist weapon that was just doing stupid amounts of damage. They're like, how are you doing that with fists? Ow. 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 Alright, I'm getting comboed. No. Ow. Oh, there he is. Ah, fuck me. I don't really have anything to deal with that stupid. I'm actually suffering out here. I'm over here hyper focused on the goddamn crab. Oh yeah, and you also have a unnatural weakness to crabs. It's the emote build, yeah. Just activate your emotes, punch him in the face. I don't forget if that's the place. I haven't done this mission in so long. Oh, you know what? Let me take that back. I'm gonna add one more weakness to this build. When you're playing co-op with this build, people body block you like crazy. I don't know what it is about players in this game, but they have this really weird obsession with dashing in front of you and then doing an attack. Like, they push you out of the way all the time, and since you have to be point blank range to punch stuff with this build, yeah, be careful when you're playing co-op. Yeah, look at all these people naming themselves rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. It's totally not that I'm missing a language pack or something. Haha. How much you want to bet it's a Japanese language pack too? I'm gonna go download the pack from Microsoft, and it's gonna work perfectly fine. I love how I just watch these guys flail aggressively at this truck, and then I kick it one time and it dies. Feels great. Oh. I wanted a paralyzer. Yeah, I know. You guys have to do everything. This way. I don't know what aggroed me, but I think it aggroed someone else. Holy crap, did you see that lag spike? Yikes. Ooh. Like that. I'll take all your resources. Wait, where am I? Oh. Oh, okay. Can confirm will fix game itself doesn't support their font. Oh, damn. I wonder if they just see the squares when they make their name. Look, that guy. Oh, wait, no, that's a stamina bar. I was gonna say, that guy has rectangles with a line going through it. Why do you feel the need to shoot me first? I don't have easy target on, right? I don't. Why am I always getting shot first? Oh, it shows your Steam ID. That makes sense. Oh, you know what? That's fair enough. Because that's also probably the reason why people recognize me on Reddit. Are you ready? You need any more buffs? Holy shit, it's like Overlord in here. That's all I remember from this stupid cat. Dude, it's so goofy. I'm gonna emote on you. I was wrong. Oh!
上シチューに音量が増えてはまずい。どのような災いを起こすか予測できんぞ。
私の写しみに様子を探らせておきましょう。
Did you see his health bar drop? What a sad day to be a cat. That damage is illegal. I agree. Oh, I need to actually set up the... Yeah, real quick. Just a casual 20k. You know, just knocking your whole block off. Ugh. Oh, 16k to the face. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. No. 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 I can't believe it. I thought the bridge was there. That's what I get for not doing DLC content very often. I don't know this map as well as I know the rest of the game. Uh-oh. Raise your hand if you want her to stomp on you like that. I mean, I guess if you really need to fight it. I'm kicking the mess out of them. There's a lot of dudes in here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a, I thought that was one of ours. Why's this wall here? Weird wall. I want fire. I don't know what that fire buff does. Should look into it sometime. Nah, you ain't touching me, stupid. Wait, that was a yokai room? Damn, that was fast. Wait, where are we going? This way? Or that way? I thought it was this way, right? Oh, no, it's this way, it's this way, it's this way. Okay, I remember. Keep your eye on the road. That's a fantastic title, I love it. I just ran off like an idiot. That's why they don't let me drive. Often, at least. The amount that they let me drive depends on how many casualties they need. $20k to the butt. Can you stop spamming like the light attacks and then dodging? Thank you very much. Why is the AI just as toxic as the players? Oh, I was on the wrong emote. There we go. Imagine being on the wrong emote. $30K to the face, we take that. Fucking Fox. That's why nobody uses Firefox. I'll take it just because I want my health back. Couldn't be me. Is it gonna be Lightning God Yomi? Oh, not yet. Oh my gosh. Poor Johnny. They're not gonna let me get another hit off. It's fine. Oh my goodness. You see the poor boss? Man, I feel so bad for him. He just got decked right in the snoz. Imagine if he would have turned around. Imagine if he got hit in the face. Or in the back. I can't hit her! She keeps moving slightly! Oh my god! She keeps moving, stop! I want to punch you. I'm gonna do it. There it is. It's honestly hard to punch Yomi. Yes, bow to the ninja. The ninja did everything. I didn't do anything. I was actually carried by the ninja. Alright, so let's tally up my weaknesses, right? Low crouching enemies. Crouching enemies. Your allies who are overly aggressive. Enemies that like to actively dodge attacks. And I think that's about it, right? Yeah, that's about it. Oh, yeah, zoners, I guess. But yeah, I get just technically it, you know? Just crabs, crouchers. Bridges? No. Kind of, maybe. I like the build though. The build is goofy. It does way too much damage. I think that it actually would ruin the game if I went into random beginners games and help this. Yeah, fallen bridges are definitely a weakness. When I was helping out beginners, I would just not use the talisman because it would reduce my damage down to like 1,000. And I was like, that's good enough, right? For most people. But then I started getting missions that were like level 10. And I'm like, I can't be here. I'm not supposed to be here hitting enemies for like 50k because they have no defense scaling. No mercy. I agree to an extent. I don't know. I don't want beginners to feel like they're getting hard carried. I seen a dude, like I went into his game and he refused to do anything. He summoned me and then he would sit in the background and just wait for me to do everything. I popped a yokai scent and I left. That's what I call no mercy. That man had to deal with all those yokai that came running after I got out of there. Oops. So. And donate. There we go. Oh. You know what's crazy? I wasn't even in the bare hand clan. If I was in the bare hand clan, that gives me an extra 100% damage. I would have easily skyrocketed over 60, 70k. Yeah. There's probably someone out there who did that too. I should go check the Reddit. Let me switch this build back. I do like the build though. I have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, the only issue I have is I feel like when you use this build with random players, they either get like overly aggressive and they completely invalidate the build because you can't get close enough to do anything, or they just sit back and let you do everything. And I feel like I'm ruining the game for those people when that happens. Well, that and enemies that crawl. But hey, if you find yourself wanting to use the build, you can get it once you hit Wave the Demon. The moment you hit Wave the Demon, you get access to this build by giving the Sudama, which is the giant purple one, give the giant Sudama the weapon that you want to have Taji Karo, as long as it has a grace on it, mind you, and a pair of fists, like a fist weapon. If you drop it in that order, weapon that you want to be Taji Karo, or item that you want to be Taji Karo, and then fists, you will get back Taji Karo on the item that you had originally. Even if you had it maxed out with familiarity, it will come with max familiarity. Whew. Let's see, switch my build back. What time is it? Wait, where's me phone? Oh, it's almost time. Yeah, I can't really stream much longer. So I thank you, all of you. I mean, I really appreciate it. I'm so happy I get to stream at least even a little bit. It's been so long since I got to stream in peace. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you watched the video, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys around next time. Have fun. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. I haven't streamed in like 11 days except for yesterday. I streamed a little bit. I got to stream for like an hour and then I had to cut the stream. So it's all right. There hasn't been a lot of streams recently. It's been very busy since the hurricane swept by. See you around.